Let's waste no time. The first category is the Fantasy Game of the Year, and the nominees are Jahmyr Gibbs, Week 12 against the G-Men, where he went nuclear for over 55 fantasy points. Jonathan Taylor, Week 10 against the Falcons, where he almost had 50 points. Puka Nacua.
Against Lawrence's Falcons.
That's right. Yeah. Puka Nacua in Week 16 against the Seahawks, where he had 12 catches for 225 yards and found the end zone twice.
In the fantasy playoffs.
Derrick Henry. Right on time in Week 17 against Green Bay, over 45 fantasy points and over 200 rushing yards. Fell in the end zone 4 times. Kyle Pitts is a Kyle Pitts, the most unlikely nominee.
Came alive.
Bird up.
Week 15 against the Bucs, over 45 fantasy points. Some honorable mentions.
I wonder if you think Peacocky is a fan of the Falcons? You know, birds of a feather, all that.
You could argue Seahawks. You could argue.
How about
Ravens?
say Peacocky be in the playoffs?
Yeah,
every year, so
it's fair.
Or Seahawks colors. I don't know.
Yeah.
The Falcons eat other birds. They're quite large. So maybe Peacocky fears.
I don't know. Something to think about.
The honorable mentions were Trevor Lawrence, Brock Bowers, and Josh Allen, who all topped the 40-point mark at some point this season. Of course, the fans have a vote in this, so let's take a look at how the fan vote came in for each nominee. As you see, the fans went with Derrick Henry.
Wow. There you go.
Tight race.
Very tight race. I think you can certainly make an argument for, honestly, all of them, even Kyle Pitts, even though no one started him that Week 15 when he went off. But why don't we, Peacocky, you want to bring out the who the winner is? So it's a combination of both the fan vote and, of course, then our esteemed panel, which is just, look,
Peacocky with the strut.
With a strut. Yeah. Hand it to somebody, Peacocky. All right, there we go. To Connor Rogers. Turn around. It's a TV show, Peacocky. Look at the camera.
There we go.
All right, not at us. There we go.
Wow.
Now we're talking. There we go.
Flatten them wings.
Thank you, Peacocky.
He's trying to
Peacocky or Brock Purdy?
trying to punch something.
Definitely a Doherty.
Yeah.
All right.
We should put him in our TikTok videos that we do.
He's a dirty bird.
Yeah,
Fantasy Game of the Year, and the winner is Derrick Henry.
King Henry.
Flashing lights.
There we go.
The King takes
Henry.
on the Fantasy Game of the Year, guys.
Connor was most fantasy points by player in Week 17 since Mike Evans did it in 2022 when he had over 48 points. 6 players since 2000 to score 45 or more fantasy points in Week 17, and his 7th career game with 200 or more rushing yards. That's the most in NFL history. Some people on this table thought he should be benched for Keaton Mitchell. Luckily for fantasy managers,
John Harbaugh thought that.
John Harbaugh did. Cost him a job. Yeah. Jay Croucher's still employed. Not sure how that works out, but somehow Derrick Henry is the proud owner of a Peacocky Award. And the reason that I did not win my 16-team league, I faced him in the finals. Anyone that faced Derrick Henry or had Derrick Henry ended up winning or losing. Cost me a championship, but did allow me to crush Connor in the 7th place game.
I'll never forget that.
Never forget that.
I actually did.
Yeah.
But yes, that's right. That's right.
Very
congratulations.
Yeah. Shameful lack of respect for Jonathan Taylor's game against the Falcons. I thought apparently no one woke up for the 9:30 a.m. game in Berlin where he beat Lawrence's Falcons by himself. But yeah, Derrick Henry, I think, because of the timing, and also because it was there's someone unexpected because it was a Tyler Huntley offense. You weren't expecting Henry to be so efficient, but he dragged teams to championships.
You'd have thought Matt LaFleur said, you know what? Let's see if Tyler Huntley can beat us. Let's put 8 in the box and do what we can, Lawrence. But they did not.
Be interesting too, because clearly Derrick Henry still got it. Just turned 32 years old. So where does he fall next year when we talk about what is it? RB5, RB6, 7, 8. We know he's not going to get the receiving volume too.
I actually think it's going to be Keaton Mitchell's backfield next year. No.
Run the tech back.
He said one of these days.
I will just say this: wherever Derrick Henry ends up getting drafted next year, it will be wrong. He will, because I think he'll be. I actually don't think he'll go that high, Lawrence. I think he'll probably be in the running back 12 to 16 range. I think he'll be an RB2.
I would like him right there.
People say, again, you'll have a new coach and just, older, doesn't get the passing work, blah, 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 blah. And he'll either way outperform that or completely fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
I just sort of feel like wherever he gets drafted, there's no chance that he finishes where he gets drafted.
It's extremes.
Yes.
I wonder if Derrick Henry has outperformed ADP every year of his career outside of the year that he got hurt where he broke his foot. I imagine he may have.
I don't think he has because he was drafted very high for a long time. You know what I mean? And I mean this year he was drafted as a top 10 running back, and I think the
Ravens years they're started because that's. Yeah. I mean, when you get let go from a team, it's gonna be some questions, and then he ran for almost 2,000 yards. So.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotorWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.